Let me just point out one aspect of what happened today. These men not only walked out, they created today, by this plea, to me, proof positive of their innocence and the state's recognition of it. Because does anyone believe that if the state had even the slightest continuing conviction that they were guilty, that they would let these men free today? It would have never happened. But to me, the state's acceptance of an Alford plea, in which they maintain their innocence, and releasing them is evidence of the state's recognition of their innocence.
What does this mean for the state of Arkansas today?
What?
The significance of this case and that this is over today, what does this mean?
Well, I think for the benefit of the state of Arkansas, in the office that I represent, it means that we have terminated prolonged litigation. We have terminated additional appeals and appeal hearings. We've also, as part of with their entry of a plea of guilty, we have removed the question of them filing a civil lawsuit against the state that could result in many millions of dollars. I can't say that that wasn't part of my thinking in resolving this case for the best of this state and for trying to move this case forward and end it.
This was not justice, you know. In the beginning, we told nothing but the truth, that we were innocent, and they sent us to prison for the rest of our lives for it. And then we had to come here, and the only thing that the state would do for us was to say, hey, we'll let you go only if you admit guilt. And that's not justice, no matter how you look at it. They're not out there trying to find who really murdered those boys. And I did not want to take the deal from the get-go. However, they're trying to kill Damien, and sometimes you just got to bite the gun to save somebody.
I want to publicly thank Jason, too, just to let him know that I do acknowledge what he did, that he did want to keep fighting. He didn't want to take this deal in the beginning. And I recognize and acknowledge that he did do it almost entirely for me. Thank you.
There's something very wrong with our judicial system today. People have prejudices. People have fears. People have hates. These things cloud our ability to reason. We also have compassion, love, mercy. But what makes it so difficult in the judicial system is that the people who are there to protect and serve, they get so desensitized and they lose the ability to reason. There's got to be a way to reawaken the compassion in the people who run our justice system. On the state seal of Arkansas, on a banner, it says justice on one hand and mercy on the other. Justice is lost. It's broken. My case in point, I told the truth that I'm innocent. They refused to let me go during my trial. Take an Alford plea today. Say I'm guilty when really I'm innocent. But just say I'm guilty and take this time. And what do? They let me go. That's not justice. It's up to us as a people to change it. It starts with all of us. We've got to make the decision to take each person on their merit and not just lump everybody into something that we hate, mistrust, don't know about. These are the very principles our country is built upon, but it's so hard to practice. Hang on to that. Grab it. It's ours. We need it. It's what keeps us going, keeps us alive. It's what prevents things like what's going on with me, Damien, and Jesse from happening.
Just keep them close, keep praying, just keep waiting. Waiting for the one. The day that never comes. sunshine never comes.